Have you ever created a PowerPoint and say, you know, I wish I could put some video in this? I'm going to show you how to do that right now. It's really simple, and it doesn't matter what version of PowerPoint you're looking at, whether it's the new PC version or the Mac version. The principles are the same. They just might move the buttons around a little bit. The first thing I want to do is I want to create a new slide. So I'm going to go down here and create a blank slide so we can play in here. And now I'm going to insert a icon. I'm going to insert a shape. So I'm going to go look around for where this is. In this version of PowerPoint, I go to Insert, I go to Shapes, I'm looking for action buttons. So down here are the action buttons, and here's the one I want, the action button for movie. I click on it, but nothing happens. It's because I have to drag and create my image. So there's the image, and a window pops up, a dialog window pops up that says, hey, what kind of action do you want? We have mouse click and mouse over. Mouse over is when you drag your cursor over it. What happens? Default is none. We're good with that. We want to actually do something when we click on it. So I'm going to hyperlink it. Hyperlink to video, but there's no video option here. That's because we want to go to a web page. We want to go to a specific YouTube page or Vimeo page or what have you. And so I'm going to do URL. It's going to ask me, what URL do you want? In this particular case, I've got a short little movie that I created a little while ago called Monster in My Closet. I'm going to get the URL for that. So I'm going to click on the share button, and there is the URL. I'm going to copy it, Control C, and now I'm going to paste it, Control V, into that little dialog box. I'm going to click OK, and nothing happened. Why? Well, that's because we need to run this presentation. So I'm going to click on the slideshow button to start the show. And look what happens to the cursor. Normal cursor, all happy. Over here, it turns into a little hand. Again, normal cursor, little hand. Normal cursor, little hand. And you can see the link that it's going to. So I'm going to click on it. And let's see what happens next. The YouTube window pops up. Yay, that's awesome. Okay. Some folks might think that this image is a little boring, and you would be correct. So I want to create something a little bit more zazzy, something that is a little bit more interesting to look at. And what we can do is we can use any image that you can put into PowerPoint. Again, any picture you can put into PowerPoint, you can do this with. So I'm going to go to Pictures. I'm going to grab a YouTube icon. I'm going to insert that into my presentation. Now, here's where things get a little bit weird. In previous versions of PowerPoint, when you right-clicked on an image, action settings were here. They were part of the options. It was actually usually right around where the hyperlink was. In the most current version of PowerPoint, they've moved it. For better or for worse, it's no longer there. If you have an older version of PowerPoint, give this a shot, right-click, look for action settings. For us, we're going to go to Insert, and over here you have the Action Settings button. So again, you can right-click on it, and the older versions will have action settings. In the newer version of PowerPoint, you have to click on it, go to Insert, Actions. There's that action setting dialog box that popped up before when we did this one. We're going to go again to hyperlink. We're going to go to URL. We already have the URL for the video in our clipboard. We're going to Control V, paste it there. Click OK, and again, nothing's happening until we run the PowerPoint presentation. Click the PowerPoint presentation, and lo and behold, there we go. We now have two buttons we can use to launch the video. That is the simple way to create a link to a video for your PowerPoint presentation. So hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something from it, and be sure to LST, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Until later, bye-bye for now.